Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday, which means, well, one, it's a great day at F45 if you guys go because you get to pick lower half of your body or upper half of your body. But also, really, it's the Real Housewives of Orange County. So we're gonna get into all of the Real Housewives of Orange County, guys. It's only 11:30 in the morning over here, which means it's so early for you over on the West Coast. I'm getting a little bit of a later start because Jason and I are gonna be just kind of going out of town for the weekend. So I'm trying to get some stuff together, but doesn't mean that we're going to stop talking about the Real Housewives of Orange County, especially on the night that we're getting the next episode. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we're starting right here with Vicki Gunvalson revealing why she no longer talks to Tamra. Well, they're all revealing some just to be fair. Thinking all about the Real Housewives. The OG of the OC appeared on July 17th episode of Teresa Giudice's Turning the Tables podcast, where she discussed why she is no longer friends with Tamra Judge. Now, to start, Vicki explained why she no longer talks to Tamra. She said, Tamra's like a mean girl. She's a mean girl. Beautiful on the outside, mean girl. And I just don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around people that hurt people. And that's my choice as a human. And I've forgiven her and moved on. And if I see her, I'll say hi and I'll keep walking. And I don't want people in my life like that because she will turn on you. Now, Vicki then noted that Tamra goes after everyone, but no one goes after her because they're afraid of her wrath. She didn't do anything to me. Last year, it was Heather Dubrow. This year, it's Shannon. The year before, it was someone else. It's always somebody that she's going after, and nobody will ever go after her because they're afraid of her, terrified. She said her only storyline is going after other people. Nobody ever goes after her. Nobody ever talks about why her daughter doesn't talk to her. Nobody ever talks about her relationships. You know, that they don't because they don't want to go there with her. Yeah, Tamra's a bit aggressive, so I wouldn't want to go there with her. I mean, I would if I was on the show and I was getting paid for it. Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit, but I could see where other people would be intimidated by her. She also admitted that Tamra's treatment of Shannon Bedore following her DUI was the last straw for her. Watching how she treated Shannon this year was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I see it in every single cast member of every single season. She goes after somebody else. It's like clockwork. And so it wasn't one person. It's like God spoke to me and said, you don't need that in your life. If you get too close to her again, something will happen. And so now I don't want to be around it. Well, that didn't necessarily last the longest now, did it? But hold on. Now I'm going to play a couple clips for you because it continues on. Now, Shannon also doesn't see herself being friends with Tamra ever again. Thanks to Us Weekly for sharing this. Here we go. And by way, Color Drama.
Like a screaming match? Did that happen?
Well, I said that she had a big ego, and which got back to her. And yes, she does. And I've said, well, you do, yeah, and I was upset with her when John first met Alexis that she was like commenting on Alexis's photos. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so now they're big buddies. I just
after everything that you've gone through with the.
I mean, to be fair, she's saying that at the very beginning when Alexis and John Jansen started talking, that was a moment for her where she was like, okay, well, this is hard for me. I'm just finding out. And also, why are you commenting on her shit? Tamra pretty much came back and said, well, hold on. I have separate relationships with both of you. I know Alexis separately from you, and I have a relationship with you. Like, you guys broke up. Now they're dating. Alexis didn't know you. So what do you want me to do? But Tamra did acknowledge, and I have to give her this, that if somebody came forward and the same thing happened with her and Eddie and one of her castmates, if they were dating Eddie, she would have a big problem with it. So she did acknowledge that if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have an issue. So to be fair, you can't really take that from Tamra. Just saying. But hold on. It keeps going.
I see.
Tamra talks about her fallout with Shannon and says that she knows Shannon better than anyone else and hopes that she gets the help that she needs. Oh, God.
A little dicey.
How you doing?
You know, it's unfortunate that everything that went down, and I was very good friends with Shannon for 10 years. And I know Shannon better than anybody knows Shannon. When Shannon got the DUI, I was on my way, when it was announced, I was on my way to do traders. So it was on my way to go to Scotland. We were on the phone, we were crying together. You know, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, she was a really good friend. And I mean, we were very, very close. And I worried that something like this would happen to her. And it did. And I'm just glad that nobody got hurt. But I felt like it was finally my time to be able to be very honest with her and tell her, listen, you need help.
Yeah.
You've been on the show for 10 years. Every year somebody has talked about your drinking. It is time to stop. And she did not take it that well that I said that. And I had to back out of the Tracy Miga show for several reasons. One, I'm extremely busy, so it was hard for me to commit to so many tour dates, but also because she was still drinking. And I thought, I'm not going to be that friend that's going to enable you, because you know what? This time, nobody got hurt. But next time, if there's a next time, I'm not going to be one of those people that are like, oh, you're okay. Don't worry. You can have a few drinks. I don't want to be involved in that.
Had you had conversations with her before where you had expressed concern about her drinking? Yeah.
And what basically happened is, because I did that, she pretty much turned on me, started talking behind my back, saying horrible things about me. Nobody liked me. Nobody wants you on the show. And I'm like, I'm trying to help you. So I'm like, you know what? I need to take a step back and not be involved so closely with this. And when I found out that John and Alexis were dating, I sent Shannon a text. I said, no, we're not in a good place. I know this has got to hurt. I hope that you can enjoy your holidays. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. So it's not that I've ever turned my back on her, because I was there for her. I was there for her from the day she got her DUI, the day I got out of Traders. We did a show together. You know, that's when I saw her drinking. The phone calls with her drunk were coming in, and I'm like, where's rock bottom?
Do you feel like there's any chance or hope for repair?
I think so. I mean, I hope so. It gets really ugly with us this year. It gets really bad. You know, there's some good times, but it ends really bad. So I just hope that she gets the help she needs.
A little dicey.
A little dicey.
How you doing?
You know, it's unfortunate that.
Okay. Well, last but not least, Tamra on Two Teas in a Pod with Teddy Mellencamp. Oh, Teddy. They were talking shit about Jennifer Aiden, but also, to be honest with you guys, I completely agree with Tamra and Teddy. Watch this.
Talk about it low. Let's talk about Jennifer Aiden on Watch What Happens Live. Oh my God. First of all, she wouldn't shut up.
The part that I really kind of got to me is like, Gary Janetti is really funny. He's hilarious. And she wouldn't let him get a freaking.
Yes. Andy then asked what the lesson is. And Jen said, don't talk to anyone. Don't talk to bloggers. Don't be candid and naive and think you're being nice to a fan in an attempt to not make them not like you. Okay, Jen,
That
first
line,
of all,
I was
that
like,
line was like, shut up, sit down and shut up. We'll talk about it low. Let's talk about Jennifer Aiden on Watch What Happens.
Okay. Well. All right. Guys, I got to hear what you have to say about this. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. But yeah, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Oh, and definitely for hot, messy topics tomorrow. Love you guys.